I want to make the most of every day, um, as we all should, because, like we talked about, right, nothing's guaranteed. So, that's what I get out of this scripture. What is your life? It's a mist. It's here for a little while and then it's gone. You know, you think about squirting a bottle or a spray bottle, squirt it, and it lasts for a moment, it's in the air, and then it's gone. It vanishes. And that's how our lives are, and just getting real perspective on it. I mean, I've mentioned this before, and it helps me also to stay in touch, is we live about, you know, 70, 80 years. A few make it to 100 or 100 plus, even, less than a few. But I'm just saying, now is the time, you know. If not today, when? You know, whether it's I got to make a decision about, you know, whether I'm going to invest in something, do that research quickly as soon as you can and get it done. I want to start my own business. Do that quickly. Do your research, look at reviews. If you can connect with people who are doing the business, it's a good idea because you can get their insight, what has worked for them, what hasn't, you know, if it's, getting saved. I mean, I know some are, you know, at a point in their lives where they're thinking about it or not, and it is a choice we all have. And I know when I was at that point, I honestly, I had to count the cost. I knew I would be giving up my life, but I knew I had already blown it a lot. That it wasn't hard to give it up and let God, be the leader. Let Him be Jesus, be Lord, so that I could, have wisdom and make better choices and not be stuck, in a life of nothingness is really what I call it, because, you know, relationships weren't going anywhere. They weren't deep, they were shallow. Um, you know, uh, I needed vision. I needed God's perspective on life and how to live life to the full, and how to help people know God, and that is the greatest calling is, Matthew 28, 18 through 20.